Hello everyone, this is chapter 1.2, 6th grade math. Please make sure that you copy this down. Learning target. Write and evaluate numerical expressions using the order of operations. Press pause if you have to. Also, please make sure you copy this down as well. Press pause so that you can write this down. Also, please make sure you write this down as well. Press pause when you need to. Order of operations. Perform operations in grouping symbols. You can have parentheses and you can also have brackets. So know the difference. This is a parenthesis. This is a bracket. Okay. Evaluate the numbers with exponents. Multiply and divide from left to right. This is very important. How do we do multiplication and division? We do it from left to right. And then how do we add or subtract? We do it from left to right. All right. Let's see if we could put this into practice. Here is question number 1. It says, evaluate each expressions. Are the two expressions equal? Explain your answer. Well, let's see. We're going to do them one at a time and solve them. So remember the words is Pemdas. P stands for parentheses. E stands for exponents. Multiplication and division, we do it from left to right. I hope you guys know L to R, left to right. And then we do addition from left to right. Okay, so first things first, let's ask ourselves, do we have a parentheses in this problem? Yes, we do. We got parentheses right there. So if we have parentheses, we need to do that first. So let's answer that question. We have 100 divided by 5. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't know this off the top of our head, good thing we know how to do long division. Let's divide. Does 5 go into 1? Nope. Does 5 go into 10? Yes, it does. 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. And now that we got 2 digits, it has to go into double 0. So how many times does 5 go into double 0? It goes in there 0 times. 0 times 5 is 0. Subtract that, we get 0. So we know that this answer right here is 20. And now we have 20 times 4. We bring this down. And what is 20 times 4? Well, if you don't know, good thing we know how to multiply. We do 20 times 4. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 2 is 8. So we know that our answer for this problem is 80. Alright, let's show our work for letter B, because remember the question asks us, are these two expressions equal? So are they equal? I don't know yet. We have to show all of our work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we need to do division from left to, or sorry, multiplication and division from left to right. So make sure you don't do 5 times 4 first. You have to do division from left to right, even if there are no parentheses. So let's ask ourselves, Pemdas. Do we have any parentheses? Nope. So there's nothing to do there. Do we have any exponents? Nope, nothing to do there. Do we have multiplication and division? Yes, we do. We got multiplication and division right there. So that means we need to do it from left to right. So here's the left side. Let's start on this way. We have 100 divided by 5. Well, we know 100 divided by 5 because we just did it. That's going to give us 20. Bring down the rest of your problem. Make sure you rewrite it. And 20 times 4 gives you 80. So are these two questions equal? Yes, they are. Alright, let's try the next one, showing our work with Pemdas. Alright, make sure we do not get scared with fractions. It's nothing to be scared of. All you got to do is just follow the rules for Pemdas. Now, if you ever see something like this on the bottom or on top, make sure we solve those first. So addition and subtraction on the top first. Let's do that. So we got nothing here to do, but we do have something over here. Alright, so let's solve that. So 12 stays the same, but we do have 2 plus 4. So what is 2 plus 4? We know that's going to give us 6, right? So let's rewrite the problem. We now have 12 divided by 6. Alright, that's not 12 over 6, but that's 12 divided by 6. And what is 12 divided by 6? That is going to give you 2. Alright, let's see if the next problem is the same or not. Alright, let's see what we got. So remember, we got the rules of Pemdas. Do we have any parentheses? Nope. Do we have any exponents? Nope. Do we have any multiplication or division? Yes, we do, right here. So that means we got to do that first. We do it from left to right. So let's do that first. What is 12 divided by 2? We know that's going to give us 6. Let's rewrite our problem. So now we have 6 plus 4, and that's going to give you 10. So are these two problems equal? No, they are not. Alright, let's move on to the next question. Alright, so this is kind of similar to the last one we just did. Let's see if we can follow the rules. So we'll solve what's on the bottom first. What is 6 minus 3? We know that's going to give us 3. So now we just have to rewrite our problem. We have 18 over 3. Well, what is 18 divided by 3? We know that that is going to give us 6. So we know this answer is going to give us 6. Alright, let's try the next one. So let's follow the rules of Pemdas. Do we have any parentheses? Yes, we do. So let's do that first. So we have 6 minus 3. And what's that going to give us? 6 minus 3 gives us 3. Please don't forget to rewrite the problem. So now you have 18 divided by 3. And what's that going to give us? 18 divided by 3 gives us 6. So does 6 equal 6? Yes, it does. So these problems are equal to each other. These expressions are equal to each other. Alright, let's try another one. Again, don't get scared about this one. All you got to do is follow the rules. That's it. So we got to simplify some stuff first. So I'm looking at this problem. Let's just read it out together first. So we have, let's do Pemdas. Write this out just so you can solve some of these problems. So let's see. Do we have any parentheses? Yes, we do. We have a parenthesis right here, and then we have a parenthesis right here. So let's solve those things first, right? We're not even going to move on to exponents, multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction. We're just going to deal with our parentheses first. Well, one thing we do need to know that when we do have parentheses, they usually mean multiplication. The only sign that is ever going to be invisible is probably the multiplication sign. So whenever you have two parentheses together or a number next to a parenthesis like this, we know that the invisible operation in between them is going to be multiplication. So we know that's multiplication right there. Alright, so let's solve this one first. So if we know it's multiplication, also the dot is multiplication, right? Because we don't use the x anymore. We use the dot. So let's multiply. What is 4 times 3? We know that that's going to give us 12. I'm going to cross that off because I know I'm done with it. And now let's multiply over here. So I'm going to draw a rainbow or a little arrow like this. I like to call it rainbows. So I'm going to draw a rainbow. The actual math word is called the distributive property. Okay? So we'll talk more about this a little bit later, but eventually you're going to see a bunch of these arrows and it's eventually going to look like a rainbow. That's the way I learned it. That's the way I like to teach it. So 4 times 7 is going to give you what? That is 28. Right, so now that we got some stuff, let's rewrite our problem and let's see if we can solve it step by step. So I have 11 to the second, right? Minus 5 plus, that's a positive 28, okay, over 12. Okay, so now let's rewrite Pemdas and see what we got. Pemdas. Do we have any parentheses? Nope. Do we have any exponents? Yes, we do. We have 11. So what is 11 squared? Well, 11 times 11 is going to give you 121. Let's rewrite our problem. 121 minus 5 plus 28 divided by 12. So now we only have addition and subtraction left. So let's write out our Pemdas. Do we have any parentheses? Nope. Do we have any exponents? Nope. Do we have any multiplication or division? Well, technically we do, but first we need to solve what's on top or what's on bottom first. So let's solve what's on top over here. So how do we do addition and subtraction? Well, we do it from left to right. So let's do this first. We have 121 minus 5. Well, what's that going to give us? 121, 120, 119, 118, 117, 116. So now I'm going to rewrite my problem again. I have 116 plus 28 divided by 12. Alright, so now we're going to solve this on top. Let's add those two numbers together. Plus 28. 6 plus 8 is 14. Good. Plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 gives us 4. And then just drop down the 1. So now I have 144 divided by 12. Well, if you can do mental math, you'll already know the answer. I'm not going to blurt it out. I'm just going to do it the long division way. So we have 144 divided by 12. And let's see. Does 12 go into 1? Nope. Does 12 go into 14? Yes, it does. How many times can you fit 12 into 14? Well, we know we can fit into there one time. So 12 times 1 is 12. We're going to subtract that. And 14 minus 12 is 2. Drop down to 4. How many times can 12 go into 24? Well, that's going to give you 2 times. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. And 24 minus 24 is going to give you 0. So it looks like 144 divided by 12 is going to give you 12. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at all this work that we did. Some of you guys can do this, or you might be able to skip one step or two, but it's very important that you show all of your work to make sure we understand how to solve these problems. All right, I think we got one more question. Yep, this is the last one. Let's show our work. I would like you guys to press pause before I do answer these questions. See if you can answer it before we work through it together. That way you know you're learning and not just copying down what I'm asking you to copy down. All right, so let's solve. We have PEMDAS. Do we have any parentheses? Nope. Do we have any exponents? Yes, we do. We got an exponent right there. So let's solve that first. So, ladies and gentlemen, is that 4 times 2? That is not 4 times 2. That is actually 4 times 4, which gives you 16. So let's rewrite our problem. We have 54 divided by 6 plus 31. Then we have 16 plus 4. And I'm going to solve some problems here first. Let's do this first here. What is 16 plus 4? I know that's 20. So let's rewrite our problem. We now have 54 divided by 6 plus 31 over 20. So now let's see. PEMDAS. Do we have any parentheses? Nope. Do we have any exponents? Nope. Do we have any multiplication? Yes, multiplication or division? Yes, we do. We have it from, make sure we do it from left to right. We have some division right here. Well, what is 54 divided by 6? We know that 54 divided by 6 is going to give you 9. So now I'm going to rewrite my problem again. I got 9 plus 31 over 20. And now I just need to solve what's on top here. Let's see, what is 9 plus 31? Let's add those two together. 9 plus 1 is 10. Put the 0. Carry the 1. So plus 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. So now we have 40 over 20. And now we just need to divide. What is 40 divided by 20? This one we can do mental math. And we know that our answer is going to give us 2. All right. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see everybody tomorrow.